I'm headed to the weed shop to get me some tree. So I just need a break. I'm tired. I am exhausted. I left my daughter and her dad at my house. I stopped talking about him. But today I feel like I need to vent. I just need to vent about everything. One, I'm on my period, bad, and I'm just irritable. And it just makes me emotional. Y'all know I have thyroid issues, so it really, really throws me off. But outside of all of that, I just feel like I can't even explain it. I just feel like life has been so bad. And I come on here and I smile. People don't really understand everything that I've gone through and the things that I've been through in my life. But life is so I can't picture it ever being a good life. And that's sad for me. I can't picture having like the romantic relationships with the hotel rooms and the flowers. Like, I can't picture myself having like the pregnancies with the baby showers and doing the belly castings. And I can't picture having friends where on a Saturday, Friday night we go out for drinks, or having like decent, solid women around me. I just can't picture it. I can't picture it. I can't. And it gets to the point where I'm like turning into a product of my environment, where my attitude gets really vicious. And to do that, I'm trying to stay, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know, y'all. I do not know. I broke it. I'm just a very romantic person. Like in real life, behind closed doors, whatever. Like, I'm just very, very romantic. And I just want my life to be romantic. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about just like my guy, whatever. I'm talking about my life. Like having friends, having people that my daughter can like hang out with, other little kids. Like, I just have had it up to here with this life. And I'm just kind of like over it at this point. Now you feel like you're just doing everything for everybody. I guess that's what I'm waiting for. Like, I feel like even in friendships, like all of the friendships I'm always like around, I'm always uplifting other people, helping other people out, doing stuff for them. I said it in a live yesterday. I just got a big bag of shoes to somebody. Mind you, I haven't talked to them in the longest time. My daughter is obsessed with their daughter. They haven't even tried to play in a play date. I'll blame myself because when I talked to her yesterday, she seemed like she was down and that she can use the help. So I'll offer it. But I mean, stuff like that where I'm like constantly doing stuff for other people. This one girl who ended up blocking me got her hair done, her daughter hair done. Her kids used to come to my house. I actually have them on the vlogs. Like, I used to take care of her kids. And then one day me and her were having a conversation and I was telling her something, you know, that my daughter's father did for my daughter. And she just started to kind of like hate on it. And I was like, you know what, hey, this kind of struck me the wrong way. And instead of her being like grown about it, like, you know, you right, or okay, maybe I don't agree with that, yada, 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 she had to cop the whole attitude and block me. But what was the problem with that is my daughter, one, I've done so much shit for your kids. Let's be for real. Your kids come over my house smelling like old laundry and cigarettes. Let's be for real. They don't look coordinated. They always look dusty. Like, and I'm not talking about nobody's kids to be talking about because they're really, really smart, awesome kids. And when they're in my care, I make sure hair done, everything. It's not a reflection of them. It's a reflection of you as a mom. Like, you're just not that great of a mom. You're focused on, I don't know if I told y'all about the twin flame stuff. Like, she has this guy who literally doesn't even pay attention to her. Literally, she'll send him a message and he ignores her, but she thinks this is her husband. But you blocked me, and now the kids can't hang out. I go over to my parents' house, and it's like, they don't give a shit. They do not care. They, meaning like, you know, me talking about my goals, my dreams, my visions, me just, you know, just going and having just a parent, like just feeling like, hey, listen, these are my parents, they got me, they love me. Like, it's not really any of that. Like, it's just, I go from place, I have 2 brothers, we don't really talk. My sister-in-law, I love her, but I just feel like she be fake as hell. Like, I don't know, like, it's just, I just am waiting for my ships to come in. I was so excited about this whole IT thing, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. Now it's just kind of like, trying not to break down about it. But, long story short, the CompTIA certification, any of the CompTIA certifications, they're like a big deal. You can't get like any job with it, but it gives the employers like, okay, they're serious about their IT journey, because this is like a statewide thing, organization. Like, this is huge. There's different CompTIAs, there are different certifications, there are different computer, you know, whatever. It's just different, you know, stuff. There's Linux, there's cloud, there's networking, there's cybersecurity, there's A+, which is just the basics. Like, I just was really excited to be a part of this world. Mind you, last year, well, overall, my background in computers is graphic designs. I love working with Adobe. I love working with Figma, which is the app that helps you build your apps or your websites, no matter if you're trying to build a web, I'm high, y'all. I'm stumbling on my words. Figma helps you, is an app or a website that helps you build your apps and websites. So I'm really well versed in Figma. I know how to navigate and maneuver around Figma. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to help people, you know, get their websites. You know, my dad, he's a person in the church. You know, he's always like, hey, Ray, can you help me with this? Now, we can't work together because he just be doing too damn much. But for the most part, you know, yeah, like, this is what I do. This is what I want to do. So I started with the Google courses and I did UX UI design. And in that one certificate, there are 7 different courses that you have to take. And if I wanted to have these things transfer over into credits, I can. The reason why I'm not going to just a regular school is because I went to 7 different colleges and I owe so much money. FAFSA financial aid was like, listen, you have to make 9 consecutive payments, minimum payment. It was either between 60 or 160. I can't really remember. I had the paperwork. I wrote everything down, but I got fired. So it's like I can't make an obligation to consecutively, which means continuously, because they want to make sure that you're keeping up with your commitment. Not so much that you have the money, but that's the whole point. I can't consistently and consecutively promise you $60 or even $160 if I don't even have a way for it to come out. So that's the reason why I started to do OnlyFans. But like, I'm not an OnlyFans girl, so I deleted it. Didn't even get all my money from it because you can only tap out your money when you have over 20. So my last subscriptions, I had over 20, but then now I have $16. So now I can't even access the $16. And as much as $16 sounds like $16, that can go to the $59. Like, now we're down some. However, I go to my parents' house, I talk to them about it. And I mean, I know that they can't pay for everything because honestly, they're paying for my rent, they're paying for everything. But it's like, you want me to just get a job, Ray, get a job. Like, I'm working at McDonald's, Taco Bell's, and let me also say this, mind y'all, most of these jobs, like, they require you to work on the weekends. No shade, no tea. I love my baby daddy down, like, more power to him. But we're not married. We're not really going towards that. Both our own beliefs in marriage and stuff like that. What I feel about, like, having people move in with me, like, you're going to be a part of the bills. You need to be a part of the paperwork. And right now, the only person that's on the paperwork is me and my mom. I've been married before. I'm 35 years old. Like, I already know how this goes. I'm not trying to just move in with somebody for the sake of move in. I want to make sure we got all of our shit squared away so ain't nobody can dip on nobody. Like, I'm just like Capricorn logical. That's how I move. So he's not gonna move in. He's not gonna, even if that's not the case, he's not gonna stay weekends at a time. Like, we're not that type of couple, which is the reason why I'm always questioning why me and him are even fucking around. We're not together, but why we even deal with each other. We love each other. We treat each other with the utmost respect. If I need him, clearly I needed to get my car jumped this morning. He's there, but it's just like compatibility wise, like, he wants things different than what I want, and I want things different from what he wants. But that's besides the point. Anyways, I can't expect people who are not going to step up in certain situations to now step up because I need their help. They'll say yes now, but then once it becomes a conflict of interest later on down the line, then it becomes an issue that I have to now go on the back end and try to figure out. And now I'm stressing and I'm overwhelmed and I'm overworked and I'm tired. And again, these same people who are not trying to help me in this situation are not going to help me get out of the situation or get my mentals together so that I can get out of the situation. So it's like this whole get a job thing, like, we're trying. And then on top of that, the jobs that I want to, like, customer service, help desk support, which I'm gonna get into that in a second. But sales, I'll even take a commission-based job right now, just doing sales, because that was my background when I was like, that's not the case, but we're at the end of the year. It's a transition. A lot of these people, even from try to Target, JC Penney, Ulta Beauty, which I would have loved to work at Ulta. But you have these are these mall jobs. Like, these kids are coming back from school on break, and they're coming back and they have these relationships with these people. Like, this is like a small town. This is not like New York or like California where there's like different shops and stuff. Like, each city has a certain amount of shops, and each city, like, the grocery store we go to, they know us. We know them. We know every single person in that grocery store, literally. We know when there's a new hire in the grocery store, literally. There's probably about 50 workers in the grocery store. But because we frequent it, like, that's the way that my area is, like, it's hard to, I mean, I can try to get on to somebody based off of that. Oh, yeah, you know me. I can put you on. Okay, I'll tell them about you. But, like, I even went back to one of my old jobs, which I told myself I would never do, and asked them if I could work for them. And this is like a job in the mall. But it just gets to the point where it's like, I don't think I'm too good for anything, but when is the cycle going to stop? I have these jobs, working at daycare, work there for 1 to 2 years, and then something happens, get fired, or I quit, or because, like, I can't break the glass ceiling, and I know that I'm supposed to be doing something more. So anyways, back to this IT thing. I just did all of this classes and stuff for no reason, pretty much. I thought the course, so Carissa has like a 7-day course, period, where you can do certain courses. So I thought that was the course and that was it. Like, once I learned this course, but there's actually 4 more certificates with this one certificate. So it was kind of just like I wasted my time. I stressed myself out to get a 3 to 6 month course done in 7 days. Like, I'm on edge right now. I'm tense. I feel it. I just wanted to have my break. My daughter was sick. Mind you, while all this is going on, my daughter's sick. So I'm just trying to get her to, this was Friday. Friday was the last day. There was a day sometime last week where I just couldn't get it together. I was tired. I can't even explain it to you. I was just tired. I couldn't do it. So I missed the whole day, lost the whole day, then had to pick up 3 courses in one day. Then there was a day, the reason why I had to pick up 3 courses is because I did one on one course, but then I failed the final exam. And it was 3 attempts. You did 3 attempts and you have to wait the next 24 hours. So that set me back because I wasn't expecting to fail it, and I failed it. And I still don't understand some of the questions, but in my mind, I'm like, it's cool. Let me just push through this, get what I need to get done. I can come back to the course material and just kind of look over the stuff because